So the baffle is out of this exhaust. And this thing is stupidly loud. When I get where I'm going to try to beat the baffle back into it until the replacement one comes, because this thing is so horrendously loud. I know the camera is not picking it up. This thing is just stupid loud right now. I don't want to get stuck at a train. Yeah, the baffle is out of the exhaust and it is ridiculously loud. So the baffle is in my tail bag, and I'm going to try to beat it back into place and get it to stay while I wait for the replacement baffle to arrive. Everybody's like, oh, I love a loud bike. Yeah, that's fine, but this is like, wow. Like, it's a good sound, it just needs to be about 30 decibels quieter. So I'm going from Davison to Lapeer to my in-laws. And when I get to my in-laws, I'm gonna pull this thing in the garage and do something about the noise. It sounds fine at idle, just a little loud at idle, but like in a 2,500 RPM, it's ridiculous. Like, even just cruising at 4,000, it's like, oh my god, my ears. But anyway, if you can hear me over the absolute violent racket that I'm making, we're actually on our way to a 4th of July celebration. And yes, I know it's the 8th, but the town that we're going to, for some reason, I think it was because the 4th was on a weekday, they actually planned their fireworks for today. So they're doing their fireworks celebration on the 8th, so that's where we're headed to. Yeah, so pro tip, if you have an Akrapovic exhaust, don't take the baffle out. And if you are going to take the baffle out, take it out and do the baffle mod where you drill the 2 holes in the baffle and then put the baffle back in. Because that was my original plan for this, and then I found out that the baffle, the exhaust that I got was Euro 5 compliant, which I don't need because I'm in the US, but apparently all of the new ones are Euro 5 compliant. So the baffle was spot welded in, so I kind of screwed the baffle up taking it out. The pipe's a little bent, and I don't know how your Harley pirates do it with your... Oh, nice. I've seen that car before. It's a old state police car from the parades that you see all the time. Yeah, I don't know how you straight pipe Harley guys do it, especially when you're wearing like half helmets or no helmet, and you're squidding it with your straight pipes and no earplugs. Because this thing is just brutal, and it's only like a 650 class bike. And Harleys are generally designed to be loud, and the V-twins are generally loud anyway. And you put straight pipes on them, that's brutal. There's no way I could ride that long. This is about as far as I want to ride. I don't even want to ride this far with this thing this loud. But I wanted to see, like, I figured, I'll take the baffle with me. I was going to try to get it back in before I left. And I was like, I'll ride it out there without the baffle in it just to see what it's all about. Because everybody's like, oh, take the baffle out. It sounds so good. Take the baffle out. It sounds so good. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like shit. It sounds good at idle. It sounds horrible at anything above idle and way too loud. Road closed at bridge. Okay, well, we're going a different direction. Try to get this thing into as high of a gear as possible, because dear God, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but holy shit, that is stupidly loud. But yeah, it is a little too quiet with the baffle in it, but it's ridiculously loud with the baffle out. So what I'm gonna do is, it's the baffle mod. Basically, it's a very popular mod with this. What you do is, with this bike, the exhaust is kind of inset, so, and there's like a wall and 2 pipes that come out of it, and then there's 2 pipes that go into it for the baffle, and then the baffle has a circular block off plate and then 2 exit pipes. And what people do is, for the long pipes that are in the back, or that go back into the 2 main exit pipes, they just drill like 2 8mm holes in there, and it brings out just a little bit more sound and tone. Good God, I can hear, my ears are ringing. It brings out a little bit more tone and sound without being sounding like that. So I think I'm gonna do that mod to it. But yeah, no matter what I do, it's gotta be quieter than this. I knew it was gonna be loud and obnoxious. I didn't know that it was going to be this loud and obnoxious. I don't know where you think you're going, bud. You're running out of road, and I'm not gonna budge. And this throttle lock, and the fact that I can shoot left or right-handed, and I know you saw this Glock on my hip, probably a good idea to change your mind. So I beat the baffle back into place temporarily because I couldn't handle that shit anymore. I had to do something. That was brutal. I'm sure you can probably hear the difference even on the video right now, even with the mic in my helmet. So now we are just headed off to there's a church in town that everybody parks at to watch the fireworks and stuff, so that's where we're headed. And then as I was leaving, I found out, oh, they're paving the parking lot, so you have to park on the grass. So pro tip, always carry a kickstand pad with you. I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Well, I mean, I kind of know, but I've never... I know where the church is. I just don't know where I am in the smaller sense of things. I'm in Lapeer. I'm in Michigan, United States, Earth, Milky Way. I mean, that much I've got down. But in the sense of, how the hell do I get there from here? No idea. I mean, I guess I could use my GPS, but I couldn't see it, and I didn't think to set it up because I don't know the address of where we're going anyway. I don't even know the name of the church, and I don't think Google Maps is really going to help me with fireworks church. Damn, I forgot to dim my screen, and I can't dim it while the bike's running. One downside of the MT-07. Yeah, you can't dim the screen on the MT-07. You gotta have the key off to do it. So you have to like turn the key off, hold the multi-function switch down, and then turn the key on, and it gives you the option to dim. And I think you push down to dim it, and then up to choose your setting or something like that. Stupid motherfucker. Oh 10:47. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. But hey, at least I knocked that baffle back into place so I can actually hear myself think now. When I got to my in-laws, I was just like, I need a hammer and a block of wood, because I'm going to beat this thing in here, even if it's just temporary, just so I can keep my sanity on this ride back home. Every friggin' road that I need is closed. Oh, can't take 21 Davison Road because that's closed at the bridge past Elba Road, so you can't get out of Lapeer going that way. You got to take the roundabout way around Lapeer Road, and then you get to Davison on M15. Lapeer Road's closed over the bridge because they ripped the bridge out there too. Stop closing all the major thoroughfares at the same time. Anyway, enough negativity. So other than that, everything's great. Still loving the MT-07, still loving a lot of things. I'm loving a lot of things. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home and go to bed. I actually want to go home and make sure that there's gonna be coffee made for the morning and then go to bed. Anyway, you guys take it easy, and I will catch you next time.